Influence here, and today we got the toy soldiers, skeleton soldiers, I should say, not toy soldiers. But just for transparency, companies send these to me to review, but you know that's not going to taint my critiques or whatever I have. You know, they look like little figures that are really posable. So let's open up. I'm gonna open them all up, but let's just open up one just to see the whole thing. So it comes in a bag with a bunch of parts, and you have the directions here. So this is a pretty nice project. I'm not gonna put them all together on screen. I'm gonna put one together on screen, and then we'll check out everything else. So I just want to do this just to see how well these directions are and what's up with it. So directions look pretty nice. They look pretty good. They have all the parts labeled. So let's just get to it.
Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube.
Yeah, this is a lot better. So you can actually see what's going on. Let me see if the directions, it look like directions are the same for all of them. Let me just see. Looks exactly the same. So let's open this up and get it together. Let's see, 10, 11, and 9. We got this little skull part. The actual skull. Here's the actual skull and his jaw. I think it's like that. Just easy.
Subscribe.
There we go. Little skull with a moving mouth. That's cool. Now we got the rib cage. Kind of intuitive. I'm barely looking at the directions. I probably should look at them more, but just to make sure. But I just want to show this in real time so you know how easy it is or how hard it is to assemble these. Now, you know, coming from Transformers community, the plastics feel okay. Like, it doesn't feel, you know, it's not going to be high-end Transformer plastic. But, yeah, they snap together well. It hasn't felt fragile, which is a great thing. Put this on here. Yeah, they're snapping together, and it's kind of hard to snap. So you would think it would feel more fragile. Now, only time will tell how fragile it is, but let's see. So now we have a body. You can see these look kind of similar, but they have a distinctive hole in the bone for one piece, and the other piece doesn't. So there's some stiff ball joints. I tell you that, but that makes good so it doesn't come apart. And you just want to make sure you put this hand on the proper side. Oh, you got two different sets of hands too. I just realized that. So you got the regular open hand and you have a fist. So I'm going to put a fist on this side. Like I said, this is supposedly the right side. So put this on there. Or left side. Right side looking at it. Left side. Make sure that's right. Them proportions don't look too. So if you make a mistake, let me see how easy it is to get this off. Not very easy, but that's, like I said, that's a good thing. I think these are the ones that I'm looking for. The little better proportioned. There we go. I'm gonna have an open hand for this side. Open hand slap. I'm not even really, man, this is hard right here. Big ones were for the legs. The ones I used for arm, they did seem pretty out of whack. Here we go. Put these on here. Feet on. We got the same feet. Yeah. Oh no. Gotta have an ankle. You probably want to put this little ankle piece on first because it is hard. I mean, first on this thing. And these feel great. Like, it doesn't feel like they're gonna break easily. Man, this is hard. I can see plastic like coming off. It's almost like it was on the, I mean, I'm sure it was on a sprue. It actually shows the sprue on the directions, but it doesn't come on a sprue. So I'm kind of glad it doesn't, because man, sprues are a pain sometimes. Had to get that off camera because I wanted to get that leverage. And now you can put these in here. Put the feet on. And it also comes with these where you can assemble it to make it look like he's like on a pike. I do think that's cool. Where you could put this in where his pelvic bone goes and it would look like he was on a pike. You could set it somewhere. Let me see if you can use this for, you might be able to use this for a weapon too. Yeah, there we go. So let me see. So you have just the hands left over. Again, there are some plastic pieces, but it doesn't seem too terrible. So here you are. That was quite simple. Let me get the rest done and then we'll get to it. And here they are, all 6. So yeah, you got the different colors. One critique, I guess, if I would critique anything, is some of the paint isn't applied the greatest. But I mean, that's a nitpick. It's just where like the sprue parts and sprue pieces are, where it came off the sprue, I should say. It looks like where they cut it, maybe the paint came off. They probably painted it while it was on the sprue. But if you're just looking for some little guys to pose, and even like this one here, I just put the legs shorter, so I didn't put the other ones on. You could do stuff like that. We got this guy holding this one, the clear guy who's not together. He's just on a spike, so I got him, put him on a spike, and they're really articulated, so you can try to get them in a good pose where you can stand him up. Like, so you gotta lean him back a little bit, but then he has all this weight. He's holding all that weight. So I mean, that's pretty dope. Got this guy here, and just to show some articulation, because you know that's what I do. Everything's on a ball joint, so you just have a great range of motion for all. And his skeleton is a skeleton, so there's nothing like really in the way. So you have like mad major range of motion. You get abs and back and splits and over, and you know, you just gotta try to adjust this in a way where you can get it how you want it. So if you want like the knee and things like that, I mean, the knee stops there, but it's still like really well articulated. It took me like 10 minutes to put them all together. After the one you saw, once I knew exactly what to do, I didn't have to look at the directions anymore. You just snap them all together, and it's pretty intuitive, self-explanatory, I guess. What was I thinking about? Oh yeah. I've seen people 3D print stuff to go over top of some figures that are like this. It's not these exact same figures, but I know the 3D printing community is a beast. So you could probably even use this as a base for something and 3D print maybe a new head with a ball joint. You can actually use it to measure it, and then you could 3D print like maybe covers for the skeleton. And I mean, you could just let your imagination run wild. But that's pretty much it for these little guys. Not much to talk about. It's just some little articulated figures if you like them. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll get up with you in the next one.
You know, life ain't no, life ain't no, life ain't no. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.